So the Fuentesification of the Republican Party is really coming back to bite them in the ass. So as you all know, there's now been multiple scandals about Nazi Republican group chats. There was one young Republican group chat. I say young because it's like 40 and younger. Like I could be in a young group chat by those standards, and I'm not fucking young, not even close, right? So there was that guy, Ingrassi, I believe his last name was. There was one guy in one of the group chats who said, like, I have a bit of a Nazi streak in me, right? That actually wasn't the young Republican group chat. It was a different Republican group chat. He said, I have a bit of a Nazi streak in me. Then there was the other one where they were joking about, like, shoving their enemies into gas chambers, and, you know, Hitler was right about some stuff. And so these things leaked. And the fact of the matter is, this is who these people are, bro. It's not like, this isn't a tough one to diagnose. This is just who these people are. They are Nazis. They are fascist. They are of that mindset, of that variety. In fact, you have, what was the reporting, like 40% of young Republican staffers on Capitol Hill are Nick Fuentes fans. They're Groypers. Well, no shit that this is how these people think. I mean, what else would they think given that scenario? These aren't like, what, fucking, you know, Reaganites or some shit crusading about deregulation or what have you. No, they believe in a racial hierarchy. They believe in dominance. They believe in control. They believe minorities need to know their place. Women need to know their place. You know, they're also incredibly misogynistic on top of being outright racist and bigoted. So that's who the Republican base is now, and they have a problem. They have a problem now, but they'll have an even bigger problem in the future when these young ones who are more radicalized grow up and really take the reins of power. Well, guess what? It is backfiring in this moment, and let me show you this. A source in New York's 17th District received this flyer in the mail this week. So let me click this for you. This is one of the super important races that's happening across the country now. Congressman Lawler does not love Hitler or joke about gas chambers. You may have recently seen stories about Republican officials in New York making jokes about loving Hitler, wanting to bring back gas chambers, or admiring rape. And yes, some of these people are close friends and advisors of our congressman, Mike Lawler, and work to get him elected. But let's get the facts straight. Mike Lawler has not, to the best of our knowledge, said, I love Hitler. That was his close advisor, Pete Junta. Mike Lawler has not texted about wanting to put Jews in gas chambers. That was also his close advisor, Peter Junta. Mike Lawler does not think rape is, quote, epic, just because his close advisor said it. Representative Lawler has always supported Israel, even though his close advisors and supporters have said these horrific things. We must never forget. Representative Mike Lawler should not be held responsible for his anti-Semitic advisors. We stand with him. And then you flip it over, and it says the exact same shit in Hebrew on the back. So this is the Democrats actually learning to play politics properly. Like, obviously, this is sent by the Democrats. They made it look like kind of like it's a Republican who's trying to defend Mike Lawler, but obviously it's more the Democrats who are putting this out there to sort of like a push poll idea. Like, you know, hey, when did you stop beating your wife? Like, that's the sort of vibe that you're getting from this. And you know what? It's going to fucking work. It's going to fucking work, and it should fucking work because you guys made your bed, now you're going to fucking sleep in it. And the fact of the matter is, when you get to the most pure version of right-wing politics, it always fucking collapses into Nazism. It always fucking collapses into rank fascism. And the Trump movement, I mean, they've made these arguments, but they've tried to carve out special exemptions for you could hate everybody except Indians and Jews. Like, that's how they've structured this. You could hate black people, you could hate immigrants, you could hate trans people, you could hate gay people, you could hate women, you go down the list, but you cannot hate Indians and Jews. Well, all Nick Fuentes is he came along and said, no, hate Indians and Jews too. And all the young people go, that makes sense to me. I agree with him. And so now the chickens are coming home to roost. And so I'm sorry, but you don't see a similar scandal on the left. There is no, like, I love Stalin fucking secret left-wing staffers. It's not a thing. In fact, you know who loves Stalin? Fucking Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes also is on video saying how much he loves Stalin. Not specifically because of his politics, but he likes that strongman shit, that authoritarian shit. So, but you don't have that on the left, is my point. Like, the more pure leftist you get, the more you want universal healthcare and free college and a living wage and to end the wars and to end the corruption and to give workers more of a say in the workplace and to lean more into democracy, believe more in equality. That's what a pure lefty is. A pure right-winger, it collapses into this shit. And so now the chickens are coming home to roost, and they're about to get a rude awakening that, perhaps you guys flew a little bit too close to the sun. So I think stuff like this is going to work. I think there's still the one taboo that remains in American politics is anti-Nazism. It's the one taboo. And they seemingly crossed that line. And so, okay, you're going to deal with the fallout, and it's going to be ugly, but maybe it'll fucking help you course correct. Although I doubt it, because the youngins are going to be taking over the party, and they're even more extreme than this current crop. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.